Hi, ladies.
Hi.
So nice to talk to you after seeing this beautiful movie that
Thank
was
you.
just so much different, I think, than I expected just from the title and the log line. Now that it's out and so many people are going to finally get to see it, what do you think the reaction is going to be to the concept of a life list, not a bucket list, right? Like a life list.
I mean, I hope good. I hope it makes people think, about what it was that you really wanted out of life before you got jaded by life. Because we all do at some point when we grow up. Life just gets harder and scarier, and all those dreams that felt so boundless feel impossible or scary. So I just hope it opens your eyes to life again.
Yeah, I hope that audiences will feel inspired to think about if they were allowed to dream,
Right.
what that would be for them, and I think sometimes we forget that we can dream our way into reality, and some of it's going to come true and some of it's not. But I don't know. I hope that it inspires people to realize that what they imagine for themselves isn't so crazy or out of bounds.
Yes. I think so many people are going to connect with Alex's character. I think she's so relatable. For me as a mother, though, like what really got me was just the notion of understanding that your daughter would have to live without you.
Yeah.
And your character's approach to that, I think, was kind of proactive.
Right.
I was struck how easy she made that look. The videos to me just seemed like you were on a Zoom.
That's the beauty of Elizabeth.
But I wondered if you felt the weight of what your character was doing and, allowed yourself to kind of feel that. Because for me, I couldn't even ask this question without tearing up.
Right. I'm with you. I did feel the weight of that. And, it's interesting because for me, I almost had to feel the weight of that. And then that helped me to get to the place of where I was when I was making the recordings, which is as a mom, the thing that we do is we want to like protect our child. We want to make them safe. And we want to like nurture them in the best way we can. And so I kept feeling like I don't want to leave her with all of this. She's going to be grieving. She's going to have so much sadness. So what my gift as her mom can be is to let her know that she will always have the safety of my love, But that's kind of the beauty of the film and of that dynamic and that character is that you really have to kind of, it's a little bit of a mind-bending thing, you know?
Yes. And then Alex's character on the other side of that, I was struck by this kind of realization or the thought was provoked about what about me would I not want my daughter to know until I was gone, right? Because Alex finds out some things about her mother.
Really profound.
Later. And like what that must feel like to understand that your parent, when you find out your parents are human, you find out your parents had a life before you. But oftentimes we're adults when we learn that. But your character had already lost her mother. And so I just wondered if you gave any thought to like what that experience was like, having to forgive or having to understand or relate to your mother after she's not here, kind of a new version of her.
I think that was part of the beauty of this journey. Alex was a beautiful mess when we met her. And then she embarks on this journey that flips her world upside down simply with the loss of her whole universe. And then learning that she isn't who she thought she was. Her mother wasn't who she thought she was. But I just loved how she approached it all. And it's a testament to Adam. Like, you always see her approach these, massive changes in her life almost with like comedy. With a laughter. And I thought there was such a beautiful choice to make. It's like to get through the hardship of life with wit on your lips and a smile on your face, because life is hard. But if Elizabeth taught her anything, is to get through it with a smile on your face, because you're going to be okay. So I think that was the beauty and the really fine balance of playing her, because I could never play her too sad or too happy or too funny. It was like all the colors of the rainbow at once always kind of coexisted within her, which was really exciting to play, but also nerve-wracking to be able to do it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you did a beautiful job, both of you did.
Thank
This movie
you.
was excellent.
Thank you.